I think the hardest thing by making YouTube videos is that you think, and when I mean you, I mean me, I think I can change people's minds just by giving people evidence and reason. And I think I explained this before in older videos about atheism, burden proof, biblical slavery, the dietary commands, is that I had this idea in mind that if I give people the right information or give people reasoning, that someone will change their mind. They'll look at it, they might disagree with certain aspects of it, or they disagree with the evidence I put out there, but they'll disagree with whatever, and try to like argue from that position. One of the things I look at these videos a long time ago was that, well, that's not always the case. You can give people the information straight up front. Say, this is why I say X, this is why Y is Y, this is why A, B, C equals D, E, F, whatever. But people won't change their mind because we as humans, I'll put myself in that general, we as humans tend to stick to, or we still kind of stick to our own belief. We kind of like stick to our own sustained beliefs in a sense. We don't want to change per se, unless we have to. And I think when you have to try to, well, let me phrase it. I think when I want to say, hey, put videos out there. Like, for example, I think the most obvious feedback I got was the atheism and the whole burden proof idea. You know, the funny thing in the world is that claims and evidence, that whole idea. I thought when you put information out there, oh yeah, duh, everybody should know this. Claims are evidence, and you don't know that stuff. And even if you have a different definition of certain things or words, this is all an example of reasoning that you kind of have to ask yourself, like, are you inconsistent with why you're not calling X and Y? And one thing I started realizing, I think later on, was that I cannot change someone's mind. I can put the information out there. You might not change your mind, but whatever reason you have, like, I want to at least show that if you're going to argue my position, are you consistent with that reasoning? Does that make sense? I think now when I have to make these videos, that I have to have this mindset that, well, I kind of have it before, but a little more like prevalent now, is that whatever I present out there, this mindset that like you can, unless you argue from my position, then you have a case. But if it's just arguing what you think you heard, or you don't want X to be true or not, like it's probably not gonna change anything, wasting anybody's time. Yeah, keep at that. Yep, that's all I got.